In our Sapphire Kingdom Gemology YouTube channel, this is our lesson number 51. We are starting from here, natural sapphire inclusions. Sapphire inclusions, but all natural sapphires. So this is our natural inclusions. If this kind of inclusions are presenting inside the stones, that tells the stone is natural, not heated. So this is one kind of a inclusion we can see. We'll discuss later. If you forgot to subscribe yet, please subscribe and share to all. Give a comment. Now we are meeting on the next one. In this slide, we can see the dog tooth like inclusion, that is appetite. It is like a dog tooth inclusion. It's appetite. Mineral name is appetite. Micro-Raman technology proved it is appetite. Now this also another negative crystal. These are small negative crystals surrounded by a big negative crystal. All are negative crystals. All these negative crystals are presenting the surround is fingerprint. Surround is a fingerprint. It is blue sapphire, natural blue sapphire. Tiny negative crystals surrounded a much larger one inside in this blue sapphire. It is not heated. It is natural blue sapphire. In this sapphire, the platelets are there. Platelets, the word platelets can find with our blood circulation system. In our blood, inside our bloods, plates are there. So this image is like plates. So we are calling plates. Then look at this, illuminated with fiber optic light. This is under the fiber optic light. Platelets we can see. Mistakenly, somebody will think it is glassy discoids. That is a mistake. These are not discoids. These are under the fiber optic light. We can see this. These are platelets called platelets. This one elongated. This one is like negative crystal. This is tell us it's a natural sapphire inclusion, not heated one. Look at this. It is very nice fingerprint with a rectangular pattern. Rectangular pattern you can see. In this rectangular pattern gives all right angles, 90 degrees right angles in these shapes. So we can see when we see this kind of inclusion inside the stone, we can see it is near the prism face, parallel to the C-axis. Prism face is very close. That's why we can see the color spectrum. But this prism face parallel to the C-axis. If it is parallel, the rectangular shapes, that means 90 degrees angles will create. So we can understand it. This kind of a fingerprint tells us it is a natural inclusion. It is a natural sapphire. What is this? Hexagonal. Look at the shapes here. 6 sides. Hexagonal crystals are inside there. All are sapphire inclusions. All are sapphire inside the sapphire. This is hexagonal inclusion. Inside there are a lot of smaller hexagonal inclusions also. near the surrounded by, here is fingerprint. Near the fingerprints, there are hexagonal shapes. These hexagonal crystals are the sapphire enclosures. So this gem is sapphire. Inside the sapphire inclusions are also included. So it is natural inclusions. It is natural sapphire. Here, look at the hexagonal shape. That is the same one here. Same one here. And these hexagonal shapes, there are actually sapphire inclusions in sapphires indicated by their low relief, extremely low relief. In the dark field illumination, we can see this inside the dark field illumination. They are difficult to distinguish from the surrounding corundum. But in cross polars, they appear to be different crystals. Cross polars gives this image. It is different than this. It is different than this. So this is the difference with crossed polars. You know, the 48th lesson we learned, there are 7 main lighting conditions. So the cross polars give these hexagonal shape sapphire inclusions inside the sapphire rather than this. Next one. These are the calcite inclusions, calcite crystals inside the sapphire gemstone. Raman spectroscopy identified it as calcite. Look at the calcite here. Triangular zoning pattern also there at the end of the calcite. Triangular zoning pattern. See, triangular zoning pattern. Here. In here, Sri Lanka gemstone here. This is Sri Lanka gemstone. In this Sri Lanka gemstone, it is natural, no treatment. Dark field illumination and the diffuse fiber optic illumination. Both illuminations are together. That is the lighting condition we got this. Here, these sapphires contain several platy metallic crystals. Several platy metallic crystals. These are not discoids. It is natural thing. While we were unable to obtain an exact match for this particular crystal, but it is graphite. This crystal also graphite crystal. This picture done under the dark field and diffuse fiber optic. Look at the parallel lines here. These parallel lines are parallel, not curved lines, like curved ones. The curved lines, if there is curved lines, we can tell it is a synthetic. But these lines are parallel. Here, what is this? It is another crystal here. Inside the gem, another gem as an inclusion. This green crystal is Microscopic analysis confirmed it is green spinel. The big one, this area contains the sapphire body. Inside this sapphire body, there is a green tint with this crystal. Microscopic proved it is green spinel, green color spinel as an inclusion. So this inclusion is near the fingerprint. This is telling us it is a natural sapphire, not the heated or synthetic. This one, another one, Sri Lanka stone. The lighting condition here is dark field plus diffuse fiber optic. It gives very nice pattern. The orange spots stand out against the body color of this blue sapphire. The body color is blue color, orange is there. If such a stone is heated, the spots may turn darker reddish. If this is heated one, these brown color spots are convert to darker reddish color. And these surrounded areas fingerprint is changing with the heat. So no change here. The color also like this. So this is unheated natural sapphire. And here it is here Sri Lanka stone, blue sapphire, no enhancements given. Dark field illuminations give this picture to us. Looking at this image, it's easy to see fingerprint. Very clearly we can see the fingerprint. All are healed cracks. All the cracks are healed and settled as fingerprint. So this is inside gemologist call for this image. It is a fingerprint. You can understand why we call fingerprint here. It's like a fingerprint. So this is also natural sapphire. Healed cracks are here. Fingerprint is full of healed cracks when it is occurring. Next one. In here, it is also natural sapphire, no enhancements. Lighting condition is dark field only. Look at the inclusion here. Untreated Ceylon sapphire is unusually embedded in the form of a small transparent crystal with two black grains. Transparent crystals with two black grains here. This was a flat fissure with a reddish tint to the light being transmitted around. This may be a zircon crystal. It is a zircon crystal with embedded uraninite. Zircon crystal with embedded with uraninite. And the reddish spot in the fissure may be due to radiation from the zircon and uraninite. Because of the radiation, this color is there. Because of the zircon's radiation. This is telling us this gem is natural. This gem is natural. And here, what is it here? Secondary fluid inclusions. Secondary fluid inclusions in untreated Ceylon sapphires. The healing pattern, this is healing pattern, suggests that this fingerprint was formed oblique to the C-axis. Oblique to the C-axis, this fingerprint is there. Oblique to the C-axis. The lighting condition here is fiber optic oblique. Oblique fiber optic proves this. It is natural inclusion in a sapphire. If you forgot to subscribe yet, please subscribe and share to your friends and all, and give a comment. Look at this. What is here? It also natural sapphire, Sri Lanka sapphire, no enhancement, nothing. Lighting condition is fiber optic oblique. See how beautiful is that. All are liquids inclusions. Here it is liquid inclusions. Very small liquid inclusions burst in color when illuminated from above, and the curing pattern suggests that this fingerprint is formed oblique to the C-axis. This fingerprint is, look at this rectangular shapes. So this fingerprint is oblique to the z-axis. So this is natural inclusions. We can clearly tell this gemstone is natural stone. And here, see the fingerprint here. The lighting condition here is fiber optic oblique. A large negative crystal here appears to have engraved a subtle pattern on this untreated sapphire from Sri Lanka. This is a negative crystal, very large negative crystal, and these are the fingerprints. So this is telling us this gemstone is natural, no heat, no treated. I will teach more lessons in the next. It is L52, lesson 52. If you have subscribed and clicked yes, the bell icon, you will get it as soon as it is uploaded. Be kind enough to leave a comment. After watching, your comments will improve my service. Your comments will improve my service. Always follow the lesson number and write a note. You will win. Then we are meeting on next lesson, lesson number 52.